The Green Hornet. He hunts the biggest of all game, public enemies who try to destroy our America. With his faithful Filipino valet Cato, Britt Reed, daring young publisher, matches wits with racketeers and saboteurs, risking his life that criminals and enemy spies will feel the weight of the law by the sting of the Green Hornet. Ride with Britt Reed in the thrilling adventure, Circumstances Alter Cases. The Green Hornet strikes again. Before we begin our story, here's an important message. America's greatest offensive is on, and America's fighters are in it. They're plastering Fortress Europe and blasting away at the Japs. And we at home, to back them up, are in the midst of America's fifth and greatest war loan. Yes, to back up that mighty offensive, Americans at home are buying more war bonds than ever before. Friends, this is the year that counts. To help swing the balance to victory, Uncle Sam asks you to buy double the extra war bonds you bought last time in this, the fifth war loan drive. Let's show our fighting men we're in the fight with them. Let's all back the attack. And now, the Green Hornet. Maynard Kenton, state's prosecuting attorney, smiled grimly to himself as he drove his heavy car along the boulevard toward the residential section of the city one evening. It gave him a feeling of great satisfaction to know that at last he had succeeded in obtaining definite evidence against the notorious Chuck Lewis and his gang. Evidence in the form of a written confession signed by one of the weaker members of the Lewis gang who'd been picked up on a minor charge the night before. This confession, which even now reposed in the safe at Kenton's office, would restore the public's confidence in him and be the means of putting Lewis and his henchmen behind bars once and for all.
All the tricks known to Lewis' bunch of shyster lawyers can't circumvent the facts and names given in that confession. At last I'll have that Chuck Lewis right where I... That car behind is certainly closing in fast. I'd better give it plenty of room to pass. He's crowding me over. I'll have to pull way out.
Later that evening, in his apartment on Lake Avenue, Chuck Lewis, big-time racketeer, was talking to Mopey, one of his gunmen.
You guys are getting in my hair the way you're messing up everything I sent you out to do lately. How come you didn't make sure that Kent was done for?
Oh, we done our best, Chuck, honest. We give him the works just like you told us to. But that clock must have a rabbit's foot or something. Even if machine gun slugs did miss him, you should have seen that car of his crash. Looked like nobody could live through that.
Yeah, well, according to the paper there, he got through it with nothing but minor cuts and bruises. Why didn't you stop and make sure he was out for good?
Oh, there was other cars coming, Chuck. We couldn't take the chance. Holy mackerel, you don't want I should get took in like Slick, do you?
Okay, forget it. We're talking about him.
Who's him, Chuck?
Slick, you dope.
Oh.
I got a tip off my stoolie around headquarters that Slick blew his top and signed a confession putting a finger on all of us.
Slick done that? Well, what do you know?
Yeah, that's why I wanted to get Kenton. With him out of the way, our mouthpiece could beat the rap force in case we didn't get that confession from Kenton's safe.
Hey, you got to do something, Chuck. Maybe we better take it on the lam while we can.
Now, look. Chuck Lewis don't run from nobody, see? I got plenty of dough and plenty of fight in me. It's my hard luck to tie up with a bunch of lousy dopes like you and Slick and all.
Look, Chuck, if I thought you was insinuating that I'm a no-good or something, I might get sore. And when I get sore, I ain't responsible.
Stow that stuff. We got to think things out.
Yeah. What are you going to do?
My mouthpiece went down with a writ of habeas corpus to spring Slick out of the coop. It's your job to see he don't talk no more, see?
You mean I should bump him off?
What do you think?
Yes. It'd be a pleasure.
All right, get going. This time, do a good job. Lay for him when he comes out. Be sure not to hit the shyster who's springing him. We may need that guy if we get took to court. Now get going.
Well, Slick, you're out on bail. I guess Chuck will be waiting to talk to you.
Look, Phelps, I gotta hide out. Chuck had to get me out because he knows... He'll rub me out, that's what he'll do. But I couldn't help it. They made me do it. They made me.
Yeah, maybe so. But you shouldn't have let yourself be picked up in the first place. Oh, look, here comes Mopey to meet us.
Mopey? Hey, he ain't meeting me for no good.
Hello, Slick. Why, you don't look so good. Ain't you feeling well?
I'm okay.
Look, Phelps, I want to talk to Slick. You better hoof it on down the street alone, see?
Now, see here, Mopey. Things are bad enough without making them worse by starting trouble.
Look, I'm getting sore, see? And when I get sore...
All right. I'm leaving.
Hey, what's the idea?
You and me is going to take a little walk, Slick. Right up that alley.
Oh, no, we ain't. I know what you come for.
Following morning, Britt Reed, young socialite and publisher of the Daily Sentinel, was in the city room talking to Gunnigan, the city editor.
I'll leave it to you, Gunnigan. Do what you think is best.
Well, that stuff on Chuck Lewis and his gang is pretty hot, Chief. Hot enough to shove the war news off the front page almost.
And there's no doubt Kenton was attacked by some of the Lewis mob. Of course, it's quite evident they killed the fellow who was let out on bail. I understand Kenton stated he already has evidence enough to convict the whole gang.
Yeah, that's right. I sent Lowry over to try to get an interview with Kenton, and Mike Axford went down to headquarters to pick up what he can there. I expect Kenton's planning to have the gang rounded up before the day's over.
I'll keep the boys on the job, Gunnigan. Maybe we can get a scoop on what happened.
Right.
Seems to me Kenton must have a clear-cut case against them this time. I want the Sentinel to be the first on the street with the news of Chuck Lewis's arrest.
That afternoon, in a large and luxurious gambling house on the west side, the manager approached his private office, where the unknown owner of the establishment was waiting.
Hello, boss. You ain't been around lately.
Hi, Sharky. I have so many racks to take care of, I leave the run of this dump to you. You're one of the few guys I can trust.
Thanks, boss.
How are things going?
Yes, well, Jake's been plenty good lately.
Good. Something tells me I'm going to need a lot of dough to get out of the mess Slick put us in. He won't open that yap of his anymore, you can bet on that.
Yeah, I heard about him. Yeah, the punk got what he deserved. Want to have a look around the joint?
Might as well. Let's go.
Got a big crowd of suckers here, considering it's afternoon.
It looks like the dice table's a favorite today. Let's have a look.
Snake eyes again. Doggone it.
Right luck, fellow. Luck's against you today. Another try to change your luck?
No, that's all.
You owe the table quite a bit, fella.
I know. I'll have to see Sharky.
What's the beef? Something wrong?
Yeah, boss.
I'd like to talk to you in your office, Sharky.
It's no use, Kenton. You're in a hole now for several thousand. I won't take any more IOUs from you.
But listen, Sharky.
Sharky, come here a minute.
Wait a second, Kenton. What do you want, Chuck?
Didn't I hear you call that young guy by the name of Kenton?
Yeah, it's his name, Paul Kenton. Why?
Call him over.
Hey, Kenton, come here.
You called me, Sharky?
Yeah. I want you to meet...
Never mind the introductions. He don't know me, and it's better that way. Kenton, huh? That's the name of the state prosecuting attorney.
He's my father.
Oh, is that so? Well, imagine that. You seem to be having a little hard luck there.
Yes, but maybe if I had a chance, my luck would change. Oh, well.
Why don't you give Sharky your IOUs and keep on playing, huh?
Well, he's in the hole now for enough
Oh, so what? He's good for it. Give the kid a break, Sharky.
Well, if you say so, but
I
I'm
do
telling
say
you...
so.
Okay. Go ahead, Ken.
Thanks. All I need is a chance to win back what I lost. I can do that, I know.
Hey, Chuck, what's the idea? We can't
That
go
kid's old man is the one who's about to put the bee in all of us, get it?
Oh, so that's it.
Yeah, that's it. And make sure he don't win. In fact, I want him to lose heavy, plenty heavy. Maybe old man Kenton won't hold the winning hand after all in this deal before we're through with that son of his. Sharky, meeting that kid here this way is the best break I've had in a long, long time. Give him the works. Then we'll put the screws on old man Kenton in a big way.
The following morning, Britt Reed, publisher of the Daily Sentinel, was in his office talking to Lowry and Axford, two of his reporters.
I called both of you up here because there's something that needs a little explaining.
Oh, you mean about the Lewis case, Chief?
Yes.
Showing it's as much of a puzzle to the cops and to us as it is to you, Reed.
Gunnigan tells me that yesterday Kenton told you in an interview, Lowry, that he had damning evidence against this Chuck Lewis and his gang.
That's right. He did say so.
Sure. And down at headquarters, they were all set to pick up the mob whenever Kenton gave them the word. That they were.
How can this headline in the Clarion be explained, I wonder? It says Kenton refuses to move against Lewis gang for lack of evidence. Indicates intention to resign from office. Certainly changed overnight.
That he did. Maybe they threatened him, Reed.
Maynard Kenton isn't a man who's easily frightened, Axford. He's been a tough prosecutor up to now.
Well, he was mad as the devil when I talked to him yesterday, Chief. Said he'd see it through if he had to round them all up by himself. No, he's backing down for some reason.
You can't believe everything you read in that Clarion. That you can't.
Well, though the Clarion's an opposition paper, Axford, it's still reliable. Anyway, we've checked the news, and we found it to be true.
Yeah, it's true, all right. Gunnigan sent me over to Kenton's office this morning, and they verified it.
Yes, and as you said a moment ago, he changed his mind for some reason, Lowry. If there is such a reason, it'd be a scoop for the Sentinel to find it out. And to my way of thinking, it must be a very strong reason to change Kenton's mind and force his resignation. Yes, there must be some way to discover just why Maynard Kenton has seemingly knuckled under to Chuck Lewis and his gangsters.
Later that evening, Britt Reed left the Sentinel building and went to his apartment, where Cato, his faithful Filipino valet, and the only person knowing his identity as the Green Hornet, was waiting.
You're very thoughtful tonight, Mr. Britt.
I'm thinking about Maynard Kenton, Cato.
Well, I read about him in the paper. Very strange he not arrest gangsters.
Whatever the reason is that made him change his mind, it must have come up since yesterday.
Man like him not often scared into changing mind. Last night's paper say he have good evidence against Lewis.
That's right. He said so himself. I'd like to discover what made him back down.
It's not easy to investigate state prosecuting attorney except by unusual means, Mr. Britt.
You're not throwing out a hint by any chance, are you, Cato?
If hint not strong enough, perhaps better to openly suggest...
We'll act on your suggestion, Cato. I know you're about to recommend an investigation by the Green Hornet.
Black Beauty not been used for several nights. In need of exercise, perhaps.
All right, Cato. We'll take the Black Beauty out tonight. Get the mask and gas gun. We need a scoop for the morning edition of the Sentinel. It won't be the first time the Green Hornet has supplied such a scoop, and at the same time seen to it that justice has been served. Come on. We'll make our plans on the way.
Stepping through a secret panel in the rear of a closet in his bedroom, Britt Reed and Cato went along a narrow passageway built within the walls of the apartment house itself. This passage led to an adjoining building which fronted on a dark side street. Though supposedly abandoned, this building served as the hiding place for the sleek, superpowered Black Beauty, streamlined car of the Green Hornet. Britt Reed pressed a button. The great car roared into life. A section of the wall in front raised automatically, then closed as the gleaming Black Beauty sped into the darkness. We'll continue our story in just a moment. Friends, right now, America's fifth war loan is on. And right now is a good time for us to consider this question. What is a war loan? Well, it's much more than a drive to collect money. A war loan is sacrifice shared by all Americans. It means that all of us, businessmen, shopkeepers, homemakers, war workers, going without to put more in extra war bonds. It's individual Americans buying bonds themselves and giving up their leisure time to act as victory volunteers to sell war bonds. Yes, a war loan is more than a drive to collect money. A war loan is sacrifice shared. So let's all back the attack and buy more bonds than ever before. Twice as many. Let's put the 5th war loan across. And now back to our story. Driving the Black Beauty through the streets of the city, Britt Reed and Cato discussed their plans.
What do we do first, Mr. Britt?
I think the first thing to do is for the Green Hornet to pay a visit to Maynard Kenton at his home, Cato. I understand he's confined there since his accident yesterday.
You think he'd talk to one who is known as notorious criminal, such as Green Hornet?
Well, that remains to be seen, Cato. I hope to learn something there that will put me on the right track. Those gangsters are guilty of racketeering and of murder. If Kenton still has the evidence he's supposed to have had yesterday, I want to know it. Step on it, Cato. The Green Hornet has a lot to do before the night's over.
In the meantime, Maynard Kenton rested on the Davenport in the library of his home and was talking to his only son, Paul.
The situation has developed into quite a mess, son. Quite a mess indeed.
I don't know what to say, Dad. I had no idea Lewis owned that gambling place. I begin to see now that the whole thing was a put-up job. I'm really to blame for going there.
No, son, no. I don't blame you. I'm the one who is to blame. I should have known what you were doing with your time. I failed you when you needed a father's advice most. Now I must pay the price for that neglect.
Dad, you can't do this to yourself. Giving up everything just to cover up for me. Let me take the disgrace. You have a duty to perform for the state. Go through with it, Dad.
No, son. No, I can't let it be known that you have gambling debts amounting to many thousands of dollars, even though I feel those crooks definitely set out to get you into such a spot. This is the only way.
But you had strong evidence against them, Dad. Why not go ahead and use it? Forget about me.
Paul, you're all I have. Your future means more to me than mine. I moved that confession from the office safe to a safe deposit box. Then I said it was missing. As long as I keep it, those killers won't do us bodily harm, at least. But I can't use it against them and involve you. I won't.
How did you find out, Dad?
Well, Lewis sent his lawyer here today. He showed me the IOUs which you signed. Then he took them back to Lewis.
If we could get hold of them, all this would be unnecessary. You're resigning it all.
Getting them from Lewis would be impossible, son. You'd better forget about that.
Well, I've thought of a plan that may work, but... Well, just forget that I said anything, Dad. Don't worry.
Paul, if I had it to do over again, you and I would be the best of pals. I guess it's rather late to think about that now.
Maybe not, Dad. I'll run along now. See you later.
All right, son. I wonder where the boy's going. He was standing near my desk there. I wonder... He spoke of a plan. I look in here and... No, it's gone. My gun is gone. Paul intends to kill Lewis with his own hand.
As Kenton stood staring in dismay at the desk drawer from which Paul had taken the gun, he failed to notice the figure which moved from behind the window drapes and walked silently across the room toward him.
Kenton, I want to talk to you.
What? You're the Green Hornet.
That's right.
How did you get in here? How long have you been here?
Came in through the window. I've been here long enough to hear what you and your son said.
Get out. Get out before I call the police.
From what I overheard, you're in the habit of making deals with criminals. Such as the one you made with Lewis.
He's made a gambler out of my son. And now Paul's about to become a murderer.
What do you mean by that?
Paul has taken my gun. He's on his way to hunt down Lewis and kill him.
I see. Where's that confession?
Oh, so that's why you're here, is it? They sent you so that I can't hold it over their head.
Have it your way. I know you put it away. I heard you say so. But we're wasting time. Even now, your son is going into danger. Lewis's gunmen won't give him a chance.
They'll kill Paul. But I won't let them, do you hear? I'll send the police. I'll use that evidence against them if it's the last thing I do. And I won't let you stop me.
I found out all I wanted to know. If you're going to phone the police, it's time for me to leave.
Oh, you want to go on them? I won't let you.
You can't hold
me.
I won't
let you.
Call the police if you intend to, but I'm leaving right now.
Come back. Come back. Operator. Get the police quick. Send them to 410 West Drive. It's a gambling den. This is Min and Kenton. They have my son. Lewis and his gangsters have my son.
Visit to Kenton do good, Mr. Britt?
Plenty, Cato. I found out what I wanted to know. Lewis has a hold over young Paul Kenton. The father was protecting his son from disgrace.
You say he changed mind again?
Yes, and when I made it plain to him that Lewis and his gang would kill his son, that did the trick. He phoned the police. I waited to make sure. He told them to go to 410 West Drive. We have to get there in time to save young Kenton. He won't have a chance against Lewis's expert gunman. Step on it, Cato.
So Kenton has changed his mind again, eh, Sarge?
Sure. He must have found the missing evidence. And he said something about Lewis and his bunch holding young Kenton. They must have knew the old man was going to move against them.
Sure, and I hope they haven't scrammed by the time we get there, Sarge. Say, I hope you got more men coming.
There'll be plenty of our boys there to handle Lewis and his mob if they don't beat it first.
Say, what was it you said about the Green Hornet, Sarge?
Kenton told the operator to tell us the Green Hornet was on the way to warn Lewis. I was afraid that Spalpeen was mixed up with that murdering bunch.
Sure, and it'll be headline news if we get that mob, including the Hornet. Glory be. Think of what a commotion that would make in the city.
Don't crow until they're caught, Axford. That Hornet is a mean one to deal with, much less to catch. And if he gets there in time to tip off Lewis, they might do away with young Kenton and take it on the lam. Get a move on, Cassidy. Hurry up.
A short time later, Chuck Lewis was sitting at the desk in the office at the gambling house when the door opened. And Sharkey entered, followed by Paul Kenton.
Somebody wants to talk to you, Chuck. Maybe he brung all the dough you owes you.
Young Kenton, huh? Sit down, kid. Take a load off your feet.
I can say what I came to say standing up, Lewis.
Say, kiddo, I don't like the tone of your voice. Don't tell me you came here to beef about us telling your old man.
Shut up. Leave my father out of this.
The little boy's touchy, Sharky. Seems like he's mad about something.
Yeah. He got his mug all screwed up like a kid would had candy took from him.
You dirty rats. I know now those dice were probably loaded. You led me on just to make me run into debt.
Well, so he thinks we do such a thing as use crooked dice. Can you imagine that, Sharky? You know, I ought to get offended at that, I guess.
Yeah, ain't it awful when kids like that don't know the difference between marbles and dice?
Listen, you. You laugh out of the other side of your face.
Frisk him, Sharky.
Get away from me.
Hey, look, Chuck. A real gun. He don't play fair. His gun's loaded, too, just like our dice.
Trying to play soldier, huh? Well, maybe you'll end up being a target, you young fool.
You don't dare, you low-down crook.
Putting your lip...
That's all I'm taking from you, you killer. I'm not afraid of you. Slug 'em both. I'll show you.
Yeah, this cub needs a good lesson. Smack him down, Sharky.
Sure, I'll crack his bean in for him.
Oh, no, you won't, gorilla.
Oh, gorilla, huh? We'll try this beside the butt.
Yeah, that did it, Sharky. He's out like a light. Open the door and call Mopey to drag this monkey out of here.
Yeah. Hey, Mopey! Mopey, the boss wants you. He's coming, Chuck. Gonna let him give the kids a work?
Why not? The old man probably don't know he came here anyway.
Hey, what do you want, boys?
Drag that young dope out of here and get rid of him once for all. He's getting in my hair.
Well, get going, you mope. Don't stand there just looking.
Hey, pipe down with them names, you. I'm getting sore. When I get sore,
Okay, Mopey. Sharky didn't mean nothing. Now, go on, you know what to do.
Sure, I know what to do. Do I gotta carry this jerk out all by myself?
Oh, you're the strongest one of all of us. You can do it. Go ahead.
Yes. That's right, boss. I don't need no help.
Wait.
Hey,
Let him alone, you.
what do you know? A mask don't tell me what to do.
Drop him, I said.
If I get sore, I'll give it to you.
I've heard that one from you before, dope.
Holy gee. He knows me, boss.
Stop your dumb yapping. That's a Green Hornet. It's a Hornet.
Green Hornet. Well, what do you know?
What do you want here?
I came to transact some business. This gun says I'll do it, too.
Yeah, and this gun says you won't.
Gee, boss, you missed.
I won't miss, though.
Shoot him, Opie. Shoot.
Who, me? Oh, sure.
Oh, my leg. You shot me.
Well, what do you know?
Take it, killer.
Yes,
Hey, Sharky, you see that? No bullets or nothing. What do you know?
Give me that gun, Mopey.
Hey, you ain't taking my gun away from me.
I want to shoot him, you darn
No,
dog.
I'm sore. When I get sore, I do this.
Oh.
Good for you, Mopey.
Yeah, sure. I slug 'em cool when I get sore, just like that.
Well, maybe this will get you over that being sore.
No, wait a minute. Gosh, what do you know? Gosh,
I'll find those IOUs before the police come. Here they are. I'll just take them along and have Cato mail them to young Kenton's father. With that evidence he has, together with these IOUs, he can move against this gang without any worries. Well, the police are coming now. They can take young Kenton home.
Well, look at here, will you? Hey, Sarge, the young guy there must be Kenton's son. They knocked him out cold.
They ain't doing so well themselves, Ashford. That's Lewis and his gang, all right. Get him out of here, boys.
Yeah, come on. Get him out.
Oh, what happened?
It's all right, son. We're here to take you back to your dad. He's putting all these crooks behind bars.
You mean Dad sent you here?
He sure did. He thinks a lot of you, son. I pity that bunch of killers when he gets them in court.
Hey, Sarge, look. Somebody threw papers from the desk drawers all over the floor.
Yeah. Well, there's papers here for evidence. Lots of them.
Are there any IOUs there?
Nary one, son. That mob wouldn't trust anybody enough to take their IOU. Say, tell me, did you do all this to them hyenas?
No. They hit me and knocked me out. I don't know what happened after that.
Gosh, good night. Hey, cops.
For once you're right, you crook. You'll see cops for a long time to come, too.
Hey, Sarge, he mentioned a gas gun. The Hornet must have done all this.
Glory be. I forgot about him.
Listen to that. Ain't he the nerve you want to hang around watching to see his pals get pinched? It's that sneaking gangster getting away again. The Green Hornet himself.
Well, what do you know?
Paper! Kenton convicts Lewis gang for murder. Green Hornet implicated. Read all about it. Green Hornet still at large. That's the Lextreme paper!
We are now in the midst of America's fifth and greatest war loan. To back up the mighty offensive, Americans at home are buying more war bonds than ever before. This is the year that counts. To help swing the balance to victory, Uncle Sam asks you to buy double the extra war bonds you bought last time in this, the fifth war loan drive. Each of us must meet that quota if the most important financial effort of the entire war is to succeed. Let's show our fighting men we're in the fight with them. Let's all back the attack. It's the personal responsibility of each American to put every dollar not earmarked for the bare necessities of life into more war bonds today. Be sure to listen to the Green Hornet next week at this same time. These copyrighted dramas originate in the studios of WXYZ Detroit. All characters, names, places, and incidents are fictitious. Bob Height speaking. This is the Blue Network.